Welcome back to ASUN basketball tip-off, and at last we get to the home team, the Queens Royals, coming in with Jen Brown and Alicia and Anna, two players joining you as well, looking at the 2023-24 recap, some of the departures as well as some great new additions. Jen, how's it going? I've been asking everyone how's the trip, but how's hanging out at home?
I love sleeping in my own bed, that's for sure. So the trip was very easy, no traffic this morning, so it's all good.
Perfect. Getting here nice and early, didn't have to worry about it. So can't ask you about how's the trip going, but just how's the off season been, the work that you guys have put in to get to this moment right here where we finally get to talk about it all, but the season just about to get underway.
I still cannot believe that it's mid-October and we're about to start our first game on November 4th at Wake Forest. So the off-season has been a lot of work, a lot of recruiting. We added 10 new players. So again, a lot of conversations on the phone with young ladies like this and just getting them to campus. But I'm just super excited with all the additions that we've had so far and cannot wait to get things kicked off.
And like you said, 10 new players, a very new team. So how has that been, working on chemistry and getting the team together to gel as a cohesive group while you get ready for the season? Because like you said, it's a lot of recruiting, then bringing them in, then they're here, and now it's got to put them all together.
Yeah, but I think I'm a little bit more old school. I think in this day and age with the transfer portal, things are like so transactional, but I try to stay true to my core. So we do a lot of relationship things. So I ask a lot of character questions. I done called everybody from grandma to the pastor to their workout person to kind of see what type of person they are. But from a character standpoint, I think we got an A+++ with all our kids. And then, you know, once you get good people around you want to work hard for a common goal, it tends to gel fairly easy. So that hasn't been an issue thus far, right? And then you have young ladies like this, you know, Wade, she's my point guard, my floor general, my leader. I call she's my other assistant coach, whether she realized that or not. And then people like Anna, who've just been a great voice in the locker room because they work so hard and they want to win.
And Alicia and Anna, I'll ask you guys, why Queens? Why did you choose Coach Brown, who asked everyone about you and tried to get you to know you so well? Why did you choose to be a Royal?
I think the biggest thing for me was, you know, finding a place where I felt comfortable at home. Not to mention how awesome Coach Brown is as a person. Somebody that was going to look out for me on the court as well as, you know, in the future. Queens is 45 minutes away from my hometown, so that's also a plus. So I'm really glad to be here, and I think I made the right decision.
Getting to play in front of some friends and family, always a big pull. And Anna, what about you?
I mean, for me, it was really important, how I felt at first talking with Coach Brown. Like, she's a person that values us as a person and also as a player, and it's very important for me. Like, I feel like I have someone here that will help me in whatever I need, especially because I'm so far away from home. And I feel like here I found like the coaches, the teammates, like it's a great like environment that we have. So that was very important, like having someone that will help me whenever I need, because I don't have my family here.
And Jen, you talked about that's your recruiting style. How does that go into your coaching style? Is it a family? Does it feel like family? Is that what it's all about at Queens Women's Basketball? It's a family, and you try to coach that way?
Just like growing up, right? Your parents got to hold you accountable. You know, you may have to get tapped on the pond every once in a while to head, but, you know, it comes from a place of love because I want them to be better on and off the court, and they know that. So I challenge them every day, and, you know, I want to build and instill confidence in them because I see and I know how great they can be on and off the court, so I hold them to that standard every single day. So I definitely make it a family environment, but they know I'm crazy. I yell a lot. I'm animated, but they know at the end of the day it's because I care about them as people.
So first we'll talk just expectations for this year, the goals you guys want to accomplish, some big wins last year, putting up a high in points as well. Every year it feels like this team builds and breaks through a new ceiling or something like that. So what are you trying to accomplish coming into this year?
Our theme this year is close the gap. And we mean that on and off the court. So everything we've done, and I think we've done a great job with recruiting with the 10 new players that we've added. I think that from an athletic and just skill standpoint, I have not had a roster this deep since I've been here. I think on the court, I don't want put too much pressure on them, but they know my expectations, right? And we talk about every day, it's a process. And are we getting better every single minute, every single possession, every single game? Are you hitting your markers on defense and offense? Being able to execute and push the ball and run out lanes and things like that. So we're more process focused and process driven, and we know the results will speak for itself at the end of the day.
And like Coach just said, you know her expectations, but what are y'all's expectations? Because teams do, you know, in their own little core, the players are their own little core. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
sure.
what are y'all's expectations for yourselves as a group?
As a group, I think we just want to be the best that we can be, you know, for Coach Brown, for each other, for this program, and, you know, grow each day. You know, we work harder, not just work hard, but harder, that 1%, and just, you know, strive every day towards closing that gap.
I feel like Wade said everything, but just like working hard every day and like get better every day, and also like off the court trying to like get that team chemistry and like just hanging out with everybody, like I don't know, just having a great team chemistry on and off the court.
And with a lot of new players comes a lot of that change. So this year, very different team than last year.
Very.
So what is the character and the style of this team?
I don't know, honestly. I have an idea of what I've seen so far in practice, right? But I think that comes, they're still a work in progress, right? So I think as we get games under our belt, we'll be able to kind of see what our true identity is, because we really have not experienced adversity yet, right? We haven't played any games. They haven't been down, you know, 7 with 5 minutes ago. What does that look like? Sort of thing. So I really don't know. But I do know with the players that we've added, I got some dogs, right? And we practice a high intensity. They compete. Honestly, you know, we have like a starting 5, but I think any 1 through 14 could be in the starting lineup at any point, just because we're so deep and so competitive. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see. I'm really excited.
And we're finishing up with at least the first half of this media day with Queens. We'll have the men's team and Grant after this. But I'm going to let you just talk about the Royals, this program that you've built, where you've come from D2. Now you've built up D1. It's amazing to think it's already year 3. And so I know already. I called women's basketball here your first year, and now we're already almost through the transition into Division One. So we're almost there, but you have the transition. Just talk about this athletic department and this program.
I just think our athletic department administration, you know, has done a great job in terms of just giving us resources and support that we need, because this is not for the faint at heart. But we've went above and beyond. And obviously my background's been all Division I, so that's all I've known. So I think in terms of just resources, from nutritionists, sports performance, athletic training, the way we travel, the gear, everything, you know, has been first class. I think with this group in particular, you know, we have Wade and Anna here, and I could have brought any other 2 kids as well. But Wade, for me, again, being a floor general, working hard. Anna, I don't think she realized how good she is yet, right? And the effect she has on both sides of the ball. Then add in Day Colvin. She plays hard. I tell kids all the time, y'all better play hard, because you're going to get hurt around Day if you're not playing hard. I told somebody, Jeremy Mapp, number 3, she's my little safety blanket. For whatever reason, when she's on the court, I feel better, right? And because I know she's going to work to execute on offense and defense. We added another freshman kid from Portugal as well, Magda, who I think is going to surprise a lot of people, because she's a pest on both sides of the ball. And then, you know, just go on and on. So I think just the character of this team has really yet to be determined, but with the 10 new players, and even my returners, Jordan Weaver, she, you know, top 10 in scoring in ASUN and led the league in rebounds last year, right? So you can't forget about her. And then Tizzy, who I don't think the ASUN has really seen yet. Now she's fully healthy. She's going to be a problem as well, right? So I'm having a lot of sleepless nights trying to put this puzzle together, but that's a good thing, right? I feel like I have a lot of ingredients to do something really special this year with this group. We just got to show up and show what we can do, right?
Lots of talent. Just got to figure out where it's all going to go.
Make sure I don't mess it up.
And so we're so excited for the season. I was going to say, have a safe trip back, have a safe drive back. Have a